I'm going to share with you the 5 best reasons to move to Santa Clarita. Stay tuned. The city of Santa Clarita is the 3rd largest city in Los Angeles County. It is located 30 miles from downtown Los Angeles and 40 miles east of the Pacific Ocean. Santa Clarita is nestled between the San Gabriel Mountain Range to the east and the Santa Susana Mountain Range to the west. One of my favorite things about living in the Santa Clarita area is how well maintained the city is. There are constant projects happening which helps to make Santa Clarita a beautiful green city to live in. If there is graffiti, which is very rare, it gets cleaned up immediately. We are so fortunate to have 35 parks that are right at our fingertips, and they are always so very well maintained. One of my favorite parks is the Woodland Park. This park is on the north side of the Santa Susana Mountains. There are so many tree species, streams, abundant wildlife, and beautiful spring wildflowers to take in. You may even spot a mountain lion or a black bear. 4 main recreation areas make up the Santa Clarita Woodlands. Pico Canyon is located on the north end of Santa Clarita Woodlands Park. It was the first commercially successful oil well in the western United States. Today, this canyon offers bikers, hikers, and equestrians a glimpse of history. Ed Davis Park at Towsley Canyon features scenic trail viewpoints and spectacular water-worn rock formations in Towsley Gorge and Towsley Creek. There is also a lodge that is available for events in this beautiful location. Mentryville provides a glimpse back at the 1880s oil boom town, built around the first commercially successful oil well in California. East and Rice Canyons have some of the richest vegetation. A dirt fire road leads mountain bikers and equestrians on a steady climb through forests of oaks. There are magnificent views of the Santa Clarita Valley. The second on my list is that there are so many beautiful neighborhoods. I was born and raised here in Santa Clarita, and I also raised my 2 kids here, and I sure have seen it blossom. I am now fortunate to be helping buyers and sellers navigate flawlessly through our market here, and would love to help you too. There is no lack of beautiful neighborhoods here in Santa Clarita. There are more established neighborhoods and many new builds to choose from. Valencia is located in the northwestern part of Santa Clarita, right off Interstate 5, and it's a nice location if you want to be close to the freeway. Valencia has many Spanish-style homes with stucco and red tile roofs that match the region's Mediterranean climate. Many of the Santa Clarita neighborhoods have HOAs with clubhouses and activities. When my daughter was younger, she was on the swim team at one of the community clubhouses, and it was so fun for all of us. The local clubhouses have their own swim teams, and many get to compete. Newhall is one of the original Santa Clarita neighborhoods. There is more historical area as well as newer planned housing. It has a rich history in the motion picture industry and is home to William S. Hart Park and Mansion. Since the rebirthing of Old Town Newhall, it has become the arts and entertainment area of the Santa Clarita area, featuring locally owned and operated restaurants, theaters, wine bars, craft breweries, and some great boutique shopping. Saugus is the 4th of the original Santa Clarita neighborhoods. This is the smallest out of Valencia, Canyon Country, Newhall neighborhoods. Saugus has homes to fit any budget and is home to Central Park, where they have concerts in the park and many sports areas. Canyon Country is home to Placerita Canyon Nature Center and California's first gold discovery, perfect for those who love history and the quiet life. You will find homes and condos here along with new builds. Third on my list is education. Santa Clarita is very family friendly, with most of the residents being families and young professionals. We are so fortunate to have some of the best schools here in the state. Some of our schools are the top 10% in California. Santa Clarita Public Schools have an average math proficiency score of 53%, and that's compared to the California Public Schools average of 40%. They also have a reading proficiency score of 68% compared to the statewide average of 51%. Schools in Santa Clarita have an average ranking of 9 out of 10, which is the top 20% in the public California schools. In terms of higher institutions in Santa Clarita, there is College of the Canyons and California Institute of the Arts. Number 4 on my list of reasons to move to Santa Clarita is safety. Safety is so important when deciding on a place to live. Santa Clarita is one of the safest cities in California. The crime rate here is 57% below the national average, and poverty crime is 55% lower. In addition, violent crimes in the area are 67% below the national average. This city is safer than 70% of the cities in the country. Santa Clarita was recently named the 5th safest large city in California. I would say that's a great reason to move here. Number 5 on my list is the great weather. Living here in Santa Clarita, we get to enjoy very nice weather. This is why so many move to Southern California, right? Santa Clarita has an average of 280 days of sunshine annually. The weather is usually mild, sunny, but it never gets too hot. The rainy season here is usually between December and March, and for those who live in the higher elevations, you're likely to see some snow. Santa Clarita sometimes gets a little bit of precipitation. On average, it's about 34 days per year. Santa Clarita is such a wonderful place to live, work, and play. There are so many activities for all age groups. Great places to hike, bike, and play. It's also nice to know that if you want to go have a beach day, the closest beach is only about 26.4 miles away, or if you want to drive to Los Angeles to see your favorite sports teams play or enjoy a concert or some theater, it too is just a hop, skip, and jump away. Here's my next video on the pros and cons of Santa Clarita.